Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karis for those who are new here, and I make crochet plushies. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this adorable mini axolotl that is no-sew and super fast because you don't have to surface crochet on the gills. We actually work that into the project, so we just start from top to bottom, and the only thing we surface crochet is the back fin. This is a super quick and easy project, great for market prep. This mini axolotl is actually part of a set with a big axolotl, a laying down axolotl, and a mini axolotl. If you guys would like that set with all three patterns, you can find the pattern bundle on my website. You can also find a written pattern of just the mini axolotl on my website as well if you would like a written version. The materials you're going to need are a weight 6 yarn. I'll be using this light purple as the body color and this dark purple as my accent color. This is Premier Parfait Chunky Yarn, and this is Yarn Bee. You're also going to need a 5mm hook. You're also going to need two 10mm safety eyes, a tapestry needle, a stitch marker, pair of scissors, and of course some stuffing. All right, getting started, we're going to start with our body color first. We're going to go ahead and make a magic ring. If you don't know how to make a magic ring, go ahead and check out this video up here in the corner and it'll show you how. Now we're going to place 6 single crochet in the magic ring. Again, if you don't know how to make single crochets, you can check out this video or in the description and it'll show you how. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Go ahead and close your magic ring. For round 2, we're going to insert into the first stitch and make a single crochet and place our stitch marker. Now we're going to increase in each stitch all the way around, giving us a total of 12 stitches at the end of this round. We just put 1 in there, so let's go ahead and put another 1 in there. So that's 2 in the first one. Increase in the next stitch, 1 and 2, and in the next, 1 and 2, and keep going all the way around, and I'll meet you back here. All right, we placed a total of 12 stitches in our project for round 2. For round 3, go ahead and go into that first stitch, place a single crochet, and replace your stitch marker. Now we're going to do 1 single crochet and then increase in the next stitch, and we're going to repeat that pattern. So we did our first one, in the next stitch we'll increase 1 and 2 in that next stitch. In the next one we'll do 1 single crochet, and in the next one we will increase 1 and 2. In the next one, there's 1, and the next increase 1 and 2. Repeat that all the way back to the start, and I will meet you back here. All right, so you should have repeated it a total of 6 times and ended with a total of 18 stitches in round 3. For round 4, go ahead and make a single crochet, replace your stitch marker, and we're going to put 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around. So we should have a total of 18 stitches at the end of this round. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and keep going, and you should have 18 by the end of the round. 17 and 18. For round 5, we're going to start doing the gills. So we're going to go ahead and go into this first stitch and replace our stitch marker. We're going to do 4 single crochet in total first. So we just did 1. Here's number 2, 3, and 4. But we're not going to finish off 4. We're going to actually grab our gill color now, and we are going to attach the gill color to finish off the 4th single crochet. So leave a little bit of a tail here, yarn over that gill color, and pull it through to finish off that single crochet, and that's going to give us our little color change that we need for our gills. Now moving on to the gills, we're going to work in the front loop only of the next 3 stitches. So here you can see that we have a front loop and a back loop of each stitch. So here's the front loop, and then there's a back loop, and then there's a front loop and a back loop. And we are going to work in this front loop part of the next 3 stitches. So go into that front loop only, just like that. We're going to make a single crochet like we've been doing, and we're going to chain 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Starting in our second chain, so this is our first, and we start in the second one here. We're going to slip stitch back down. So we'll pull up a loop, take that loop and pull it through the one that is on our hook, and that's a slip stitch. And we're going to do that 3 times. So there's 1, go into the next chain, 2, and 3 slip stitches. And then in our single crochet here, we're going to go in and just do 1 more slip stitch at the base of that single crochet. So there's our first gill. Now we're going to go into the next stitch in the front loop only. Pull up some yarn and make a single crochet. And we're just going to repeat what we've been doing for this first one. So we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the second chain from the hook, slip stitch, and do 3 total. There's number 2, there's number 3, and in the base of the single crochet, slip stitch, and go on to the next one, single crochet, chain 4, 2, 3, 4, starting in the second chain, slip stitch, and the next chain, slip stitch, in the last chain, slip stitch. Now since this is our last gill, our third gill on this side, we're going to go into that base of that single crochet and we're going to do a slip stitch, but we're going to do it with our purple yarn. We're going to go back to our body color. So just grab that body color, pull that through, and then pull that through the one that's on the hook. This is just going to give us a nice seamless color change when we go back to working in the body. So we just finished off our slip stitch with the body color instead of the gill color. Now we're going to go into the next stitch, make a single crochet, and we're going to do 5 in total. So there's 1, here's 2, 3, 4, and here is 5. But we're going to go back to doing gills, so finish off 5 with your gill color. Now we're going to do a set of 3 gills again, just like we did on this side. So we're going to go into the front loop only, make a single crochet, and chain 4, 2, 3, and 4. And we're just going to keep doing what we've been doing for those set of other 3 gills. So I'm going to go a little bit faster here. If you need a repeat, go ahead and feel free to rewind and watch that tutorial again. But we've got our first gill. We're going to go into the next one, front loop only, make a single crochet, chain 4, 3, 4. We're going to do our slip stitches, 2 and 3, and back into the base. And in the last one, make our last gill. Do our slip stitches. Okay, we just did our 3. Now in this last one, we're going back to the body color. So finish off that last gill with the body color. Beautiful. Now we're just going to do 3 single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. And that will finish off round 5 for us. Go ahead and pull up a loop here, and we have our gills now. So we're going to just go ahead and cut this purple yarn because we will not need it anymore until later when we're doing the body frills. If you'd like, you can tie these two dark purple tails together for some added security. Okay, stuff it all in there, and we're going to keep going. For round 6, we're just going to place a single crochet in each stitch all the way around. We're still working with 18 stitches, and I will show you what to do when you get to the gills. So we've got 4 single crochet first. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 single crochet. Now we're at the gills, and since we worked into the front loop only, we have 3 back loops that we can work into. So we're going to go into that first back loop. Might be a little tricky to find at first, but it should be something relatively easy to slide your hook in and out through, and that's that back loop. So we'll go into the back loop, make a single crochet in the back loop of the next one, right there, make a single crochet, and in the next one, right there, make a single crochet. So that was 3. Now we're going to go back to the front of our project and go into this one right here, make a single crochet. We did 5 here, so we're going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now back to the back loops. We have 3 of them. We've got one right here. 1, 2, and the last one right there, 3. Okay. Go into this one. And we did 3 here. So 1, 2, and 3. So we just single crocheted all the way around. We push those gills forward, and we can keep going. For round 7, we're going to do a single crochet, replace our stitch marker, and we're going to decrease. So go into that one, and then into the next one, and decrease. And we're going to repeat that all the way around. A single crochet, and then a decrease. A single crochet, and a decrease. Do that all the way around. You should have a total of 12 stitches at the end of this, and I'll meet you back here. Here we are at the end of round 7. Go ahead and pull up a loop. And where the stitch marker is at is the bottom of our axolotl's head. And here's the top. We're going to go ahead and place our eyes now. So go ahead and grab your 2 10mm safety eyes. We're going to place them between rounds 2 and 3 in the center of the head, lining them up with the gills. So here's 1, 2, 3. I'll put one right there. Then on this side, 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to go ahead and put the backs on. And now our axolotl has eyes. And we're going to keep going. For round 8, we're going to do a single crochet, replace our stitch marker, and we're going to increase in the next stitch. Here's 1 and 2. We're going to repeat that all the way around. So single crochet, and then increase. And you should have a total of 18 stitches at the end of this round. And I will meet you back here. We've got 18 stitches. We're going to pull up a loop. Now is a good time to just add some stuffing to our little axolotl's head. So we're just going to put some stuffing in here before we continue on. We don't want to overstuff him. We just want to give him just enough If we put too much in here, he might be a little top heavy, so just be mindful of that. And we're gonna keep going. Now we're gonna do 17 single crochet. So we're gonna place our stitch marker, and essentially that's just single crocheting all the way around until you have one left. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. In our last stitch, we're going to do a bobble stitch. So this is going to be one of the feet. So what we're going to do is we're going to yarn over, insert into the stitch, grab some yarn. We've got 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, and pull through 2 of them. We're going to do that again, yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up some yarn, 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, and pull through 2. We're going to do that 2 more times, yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. 1 more time, yarn over, into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. At the end of this, you should have 5 loops on your hook, which we do. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over and pull through all 5. Pull it tight if you'd like, and that's going to be our first little foot. And the last stitch of round 9. Starting round 10, go into that first stitch and make a single crochet, and replace your stitch marker. You can pull it tighter if you'd like to pull it down from that bobble stitch. And we're going to do 3 single crochet all together. So there's 1, we'll go into the next one, 2, and 3 is our last one. And we're going to do another bobble. Yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up some yarn, yarn over, pull through 2. And again, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in. That's our third, last one, yarn over, go in, pull up yarn, yarn over, pull through 2. 5 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 5. Now we're going to go into the next stitch, place a single crochet, and we're going to do 14 all together. So there's 1, here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and don't forget the bobble, the top of the bobble, 14. For round 11, we're just going to single crochet all the way around again. So replace your stitch marker. And place a single crochet all the way around with 18 total single crochet. There's 3, here's 4, don't forget the top of the bobble right there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 18. For the next round, place a single crochet and replace your stitch marker. And we're going to do 17 single crochet and then a bobble stitch again. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. We're going to do another bobble stitch, yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up some yarn, yarn over, pull through 2. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 5. Next round, replace your stitch marker. We're going to do 3 single crochet in total. That's 1. Here's 2 and 3, and bubble. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. And then 14 single crochet all the way around again. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Go into that first stitch of the next round, replace your stitch marker, and we're going to single crochet all the way around again. There's 1, 2, 3, should be a total of 18 stitches. Go ahead and do that all the way around, and I will meet you back here. All right, we're at the end of that round now. We're going to pull up a loop here because we're going to go ahead and stuff the body of our axolotl before we continue on. We're going to keep stuffing as we go as well because we are going to need a little bit more, but just stuff what we have so far. Okay, that's what our little axolotl is looking like at the moment. And we are almost done. Okay, for this next round, we'll place a single crochet. And we're going to decrease in the next stitch. So we're going to single crochet and then decrease. And we're going to repeat that all the way around, and you should have a total of 12 stitches at the end. All right, and for the next one, we're just going to single crochet around, and we're actually going to do that for the next 2 rounds, round 16 and round 17. So we're just going to place 1 single crochet in each stitch all the way around for the next 2 rounds, and they should both have 12 stitches in each of them. So go ahead and do that, and I will meet you back here at the end of round 17. All right, we're at the end of round 17. I also stuffed my axolotl a little bit more. And now for this last one, we're just going to do a decrease. Take your stitch marker out and replace it. And we're going to do 6 decreases all the way around, leaving us with 6 stitches. So there's 1 decrease. We're decreasing the next one. There's 2. And the next 3, 4, 5, and 6. Go ahead and take your stitch marker out now. Go into that next stitch and just place a slip stitch and cut, leaving a little bit of tail so that we can finish off this small hole that's left over. Go ahead and pull up loop through and tighten it. Add just a little bit more stuffing before we close this up. Now we're going to take our tapestry needle and we're just going to sew this hole closed. We're just going to go into the loops of those decreases, go all the way around. And then pull it to cinch it shut, and then go in and out of a few stitches to keep it from unraveling. And then hide it. Okay, and then cut the excess. All right, and now the body of our mini axolotl is complete. And now we're going to work on his little frills, and then we will be done. So going back to our accent color here, we're going to attach the accent color to about round 13 on the belly, which comes out to be about right here, but let me go ahead and count with you. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're going to go into a middle stitch. We're going to turn it around actually. Going to go into a middle stitch here, round 13, just below the back feet. And we're going to attach our accent color to our axolotl with a slip stitch. And we're going to chain 2. We're going to do 1 and 2. And then we're going to go into this next stitch space right here, like that, and make a slip stitch. We're going to chain 2 again, 1, 2, and go into the next adjacent stitch and slip stitch. And you're going to keep repeating that all the way down the center of his belly. Chain 2 and go into the next and slip stitch, chain 2, go into the next. Make sure you stay centered as you do this as well. Try to stay as center of the body as you possibly can. Chain 2, go into the next stitch that you can find, slip stitch, chain 2, next stitch, slip stitch, chain 2. I'm going to try to look for the middle here. We're on track. Onto the next stitch, slip stitch, 1 and 2, to the next stitch, slip stitch. We're going to keep doing that until we hit about round 13 on the other side of the body. So let's go ahead and count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is about right here. So let's go ahead and do just one more. Chain 2 and go into this next stitch here. And slip stitch. Go ahead and cut your yarn. Pull it through and tighten that knot. Take your tapestry needle and hide that tail in the body. Okay, we're going to do that with this bottom tail as well. Just go ahead and take it, attach it to the tapestry needle, and hide it in the body. Okay, go ahead and cut those tails now. All right, and your mini axolotl is all done. It's a perfect, quick, easy little market prep item, and also just super adorable if you're just making one for yourself. So cute. Absolutely love them. So fast. They might go forward a little bit on their heads, but that's totally okay if they do, because they're all kind of one solid line anyway, so it's okay if they tip a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you were able to make a tiny little axolotl, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Check out these tutorials next if you'd like to make more items, and I will catch you guys there. Bye for now.